Dads, what single moment made your whole life fall apart? The day I became paralyzed for my kids was the day I found out what they really thought of me. I was upstairs in my office with my headphones on when I faintly heard my wife cry out. I took them off, and that's when I heard a man's voice. Shut up, or I'll hurt your daughter next. I instinctively ran downstairs. In the living room, this guy had my wife pinned, knife in his right hand, and was forcing himself on her. I didn't say a word, just lunged, grabbed his knife arm, and yanked him back. We struggled. The knife caught my wife's shoulder as she pulled away and ran to our daughter, but he was stronger than me. We crashed into the coffee table, and that's when he got the knife. He plunged it right into my lower back. I screamed and went down hard, and instantly lost all feeling below my waist. My first thought went to my wife and kids, somehow saving them, but in the commotion, my wife managed to hit our panic button. Sirens were already wailing up our street just as the guy stood up. He bolted out the front. 2 days later, the doctors confirmed I'd never walk again. My wife sat on my hospital bed, tears streaming down her face. I'm so ashamed it took this for us to see you. Really see you. My teenage daughter held my hand. You've always been there. Every practice, every pickup, and we treated you like a chauffeur. My son nodded. We promise, Dad. We'll take care of you, the way you've always taken care of us. For 3 months, they meant it. My wife learned to help with my physical therapy exercises. The kids actually talked during our drives, now them pushing my wheelchair through the neighborhood. Family dinners became sacred. My wife would massage my legs even though I couldn't feel it, saying it was good for circulation. My son researched accessibility modifications for the house. We played board games. We watched movies together, actually together. No phones. I love you, Dad became a daily thing instead of just birthdays. The crack started when school picked back up. Can't help with PT today, huge test tomorrow, my son said. Then my wife got promoted. This is great for us financially, with you out of work and all that, she said, working late most nights. The wheelchair ramps they'd promised to build became maybe next month. My daughter started treating my disability like an inconvenience. God, Dad, you're so slow. When I took too long transferring to the car, my son stopped coming home, claiming he needed to study at Jake's. My wife hired a part-time caregiver without discussing it. We're all just so busy, and you need professional help. The caregiver started finding me soiled because nobody would answer when I called for help transferring to the bathroom. Where were they? She'd ask. Oh, they must not have heard me. I'd lie. Family dinners disappeared. They'd eat separately, leaving me a plate in the microwave. My wife started sleeping in the guest room. Your chair makes noise when you transfer at night. The kids walked past my office without stopping. Back to the AirPods. Back to seeing through me. Except now I couldn't even drive them. I was furniture that needed maintenance. The caregiver, Elena, noticed everything. She never said it outright, but I'd catch her watching my family ignore me. One day she brought homemade soup. You need someone to care about you, not just for you, she said. We started talking during exercises. She was widowed, raised 2 kids alone. After my husband died, I learned something. You can't make people love you by sacrificing yourself. You have to love yourself first. I began going out without them, joined a wheelchair basketball league, started online consulting work. Elena would drop me off and I'd wheel myself home. The burn in my arms felt like freedom. I learned to cook from my chair. I modified my car with hand controls. My family didn't notice my independence. They'd grown comfortable with my absence. My wife even said once, "It's good you're keeping busy," like I was a retiree with a hobby. That's when I realized Elena was right. But it wasn't until she touched my face after a particularly hard day, my wife had forgotten our anniversary completely, that I understood I was falling for someone who saw me. I asked for the divorce on a Tuesday. My wife laughed at me. How would you even manage without us? I've been managing without you for months. The kids tried guilting me. After everything we've done for you, as if 3 months of care erased years of neglect. I moved into an accessible apartment, started dating Elena properly. My kids called it Dad's midlife crisis. 2 years later, my wife called sobbing. I was able to walk slowly again, and she'd been in a car accident, needed both knees replaced and a wheelchair. Ironic much? Insurance wouldn't her cover in-home care, and the kids were too busy with their lives to help. Please, she begged, just until I can walk again. You know what it's like. Plus, we were a family. We were, I agreed. But you taught me something important. Family shows up when it's inconvenient, not just for dinners after heroics. I heard she hired Elena's company for care later, shelving all her savings. Elena told me she spent most visits alone, calling for help that didn't come, eating microwave dinners. Her kids visited once a month, staying just long enough to post about being good children on social media. I married Elena last spring. My family wasn't invited, but my basketball team was. Turns out the only disability I ever had was believing I needed to be hurt before I deserved love.